Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to help you expand your English vocabulary. Today, our word of the day is 8. 8 is a number, specifically the number 8. It represents a quantity, and it comes after 7 and before 9. We use 8 all the time. Think about how many hours you sleep, or how many slices of pizza you might want. Let's explore how to use it properly. So, what does 8 mean? As I said, it's the number 8. It's a numerical value. It indicates a specific quantity. Now, let's look at some synonyms. While we don't have exact synonyms for the number 8 itself, we can use words or phrases that describe collections or groupings of 8 things. For example, we could say a group of 8. Let's say there was a group of 8 students working on the project. Or if we're talking about a musical ensemble, we could call it an octet, especially if it's a group of 8 singers or musicians. For example, the octet performed a beautiful song. Another way to think about it is to say something has multiple parts, implying there might be 8 different sections or components. For instance, the complex engine had multiple parts, including 8 cylinders. Now, let's consider antonyms. Again, since 8 is a number, we don't have direct antonyms. Instead, we use other numbers that represent different quantities. Some antonyms could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, or any other number that isn't 8. For example, instead of having 8 apples, I might have only 1 apple. Instead of 8 children, there might be 2 children playing in the park. I need 8 eggs for this recipe, but I only have 7. She invited 8 guests, but only 4 could come. There were 8 slices of pizza, but I only ate 3. Now, let's talk about using 8 in everyday life. You'll hear 8 used constantly in daily conversations. We use it when talking about time. For example, the meeting starts at 8 a.m. or it's 8 o'clock. We use it when referring to age. My little sister is 8 years old. We use it when discussing quantities of objects. I bought 8 apples at the store. We also use it in common expressions. For example, behind the 8 ball means you're in a difficult situation, like he's behind the 8 ball with his homework. Another expression is figure of 8, which refers to a shape that looks like the number 8. For instance, the road curved in a figure of 8. We can also use 8 in phrases like 8 days a week, meaning something that is impossible, similar to saying when pigs fly. Let's look at some more usage examples of 8 in sentences. I have 8 cousins. She scored 8 out of 10 on the test. The room has 8 chairs. He needs $8 more to buy the book. They have 8 pets, 3 dogs and 5 cats. I will be home by 8 o'clock tonight. My phone number has 8 in it. The bus leaves at 8 sharp. We need 8 volunteers for the event. She received 8 birthday presents. The cake was cut into 8 pieces. He has 8 pairs of shoes. They ordered 8 pizzas for the party. The project is due in 8 weeks. I spent 8 hours studying yesterday. The store is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. She has 8 different colors of nail polish. He ran 8 kilometers this morning. They have been married for 8 years. The temperature is 8 degrees Celsius. The recipe calls for 8 ounces of flour. She lives on the 8th floor of the building. The train arrives at platform 8. He is 8 years older than me. I need 8 stamps to mail these letters. She invited 8 friends to her party. He earned $8 per hour at his job. They drove for 8 hours straight. I have 8 appointments scheduled for tomorrow. She read 8 books last month. He scored 8 points in the basketball game. They planted 8 trees in their backyard. I need 8 more minutes to finish the task. She answered 8 questions correctly on the quiz. He has 8 siblings. They visited 8 different countries last year. I have 8 meetings scheduled this week. She has 8 years of experience in the field. He scored 8 goals in the soccer tournament. They have 8 grandchildren. I need 8 tickets for the concert. She has 8 classes this semester. He has 8 dogs that he rescued. They drove 8 miles from their house. I have 8 hours left before my flight. She ate 8 slices of bread for lunch. He spent $8 on his trip. They went to 8 shows during the festival. I worked for 8 months at that company. She lived for 8 decades. In conclusion, today we learned about the word 8. It's a number, specifically the number 8. We explored its meaning, some synonyms like octet or a group of 8, and how it's different from antonyms like 1, 2, or any other number. We also looked at how it's used in everyday conversations and common expressions. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. Before you go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show and continue learning English. And now, for a fun challenge, create your own sentence using the word 8 and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep speaking English.